Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Your HS just sent you a message, want to enroll in NPS. Most people either click yes without knowing what they signed up for, or they click no without knowing what they just missed. Today we break down exactly what the National Pension System is, what it gives you, what it takes from you, and whether you should be actually using it or not. NPS, the National Pension System, is a government-backed retirement savings scheme, which is regulated by the PFRDA, the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. You contribute money every month. Professional fund managers invest it across equity, corporate bonds, and government securities. And at age 60, you receive a lump sum plus a monthly pension. You get a permanent retirement account number called PRAN. It stays with you across every job you ever hold. There are two account types. Tier 1 is the main retirement account, logged until 60 with tax benefits. Tier 2 is an optional flexible account you can withdraw anytime, but there are no tax benefits. Your money in NPS is split across four asset classes: equity stocks, corporate debit bonds, government securities, alternate assets like REITs. From October 2025, PFRDA now allows up to 100% equity allocation under the new multiple scheme framework. Here is the real reason most financial advisors recommend NPS. The tax benefits are genuinely excellent. Section 80 CCD1 lets you deduct up to 1.5 lakh on your own NPS contribution. This is within the overall ATC limit. But here is the unique advantage. Section 80 CCD1B gives you an additional 50,000 rupees deduction on top of the 1.5 lakh. No other investment instrument in India gives you this extra 50,000 beyond the ATC. Just this one section alone. If you are in the 30% tax bracket, that 50,000 extra deduction saves you 15,000 in tax immediately every single year. Section 80 CCD2 covers your employer's contribution up to 10% of your basic salary, or 14% if you are a central government employee. This employer contribution is also completely tax free for you, separate from all other limits. If your employer offers NPS matching, that is essentially free money going into your retirement account. Now, the part that confuses most people: what actually happens when you turn 60? Your total NPS corpus is split into two parts. 60% you can withdraw as a lump sum, and the 60% is completely tax-free under Section 10 12A. This is a significant benefit. The remaining 40% is mandatory. You must use it to purchase an annuity, which becomes your monthly pension for the rest of your life. The annuity income is taxable at your income tax slab rate. So if your corpus is 1 crore rupees, you take 60 lakhs, which is tax free, and 40 lakhs becomes an annuity, generating roughly 20,000 to 25,000 rupees per month in pension. The annuity payment is taxable. This 40% mandatory annuity rule is the single biggest limitation of NPS. Annuity rates in India are typically 5 to 6% per year, which is lower than many other investment options at that stage of life. Let us look at what NPS actually earns. According to PFRDA, data cited by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman at NPS Divas in October 2025, the equity scheme has delivered over 13% average return since inception. Corporate debt and government securities have averaged around 9% each. If you invest 5,000 per month for 30 years at blended average of 9%, you build roughly 92 lakhs. 40% of that, 36.8 lakh, goes into an annuity. You cannot touch as a lump sum. If you go for maximum equity at approximately 12% average, you build 1.76 crore. That same 5,000 per month in an Nifty 50 index SIP at 12% builds 1.76 crore, but with full access at any time, and long-term capital gains tax of only 12.5% the first 1.25 lakh gain per year, which is completely free. The returns are comparable. The difference is NPS gives you tax deductions during the accumulation phase. The index fund gives you full flexibility at the end. How does NPS compare to other retirement and tax savings option? PPF gives you 7.1% guaranteed returns, 1.5 lakh rupees in ATC deduction, 15-year lock-in, and 100% tax-free withdrawal. It's very safe, very predictable. ELSS mutual funds gives you market-linked returns averaging 12% plus, 1.5 lakh rupees ATC deduction, only 3-year lock-in, and the shortest of any tax savings instrument, and 100% accessible on withdrawal with long-term capital gains at 12.5%. EPF gives you 8.2% for fiscal year 2024 within the ATC limit, and is a tax-free on exit under the standard conditions. NPS is the only option that gives you an extra 50,000 deduction beyond the ATC. That is its clearest and most unique advantage. Everything else competes within the same 1.5 lakh rupees ATC box. So, should you invest in NPS? Here is the clear framework. Say yes to NPS if you already maxed out your ATC with PPF, ELSS, and life insurance premium and still want more tax savings. That extra 50,000 deduction under ATC CD1B is unique and valuable. Say yes if you are in the 20 or 30% tax bracket. The higher your slab, the more valuable these deductions. Say yes if your employer contributes to NPS. That is essentially free tax-free money going into your retirement account. On the other hand, think carefully. If you might need the money before 60, NPS is strictly blocked. Only 3 partial withdrawals of maximum 25% of your own contributions are allowed in your entire NPS lifetime. Think carefully if the 40% annuity restriction bothers you. At 5 to 6% annuity returns, you might do better deploying that 40% yourself in retirement. And if you are in a low tax bracket or below taxable limit, the deduction advantage shrinks, and pure index funds may serve you better without the lock-in. Here is the verdict on NPS. It is a tax tool first and a retirement tool second. Used correctly, specifically for the extra 50,000 deduction under ATCCD1B. NPS is one of the most tax efficient instruments available to Indian salaried professionals. The equity returns are competitive. The 80% lump sum is tax free, but the 40% mandatory annuity is a genuine limitation. And the lock-in until 60 means you need to be deliberate about how much you put in. So the ideal plan would be invest 50,000 per year in NPS Tier 1 to claim the extra 50k deduction. Keep SIPs going separately in Nifty 50 index fund for flexibility. Tax savings now, wealth building in parallel. The best of both worlds. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.